Nanolith is a cooperative, story-driven role-playing game set in a cyberpunk universe. Players awaken out of cryo sleep with no idea where they are or what's going on. They quickly learn that they're surrounded by hordes of enemies and must work together to find the best path out of each scenario. Similar to many role-based RPGs, Nanolith scenarios are always played with 4 characters, even when playing solo. Players use the individual characters' strengths as tools to complete objective puzzles. Valith is the primary damage dealer, Ada offers healing support, Ashitaka is a tank, while Cora is a hacker. The controlling player will program Cora's sidekick to deal additional damage to enemies, mitigate dice, and manipulate the enemy. The game progresses through the use of a playbook where players explore their surroundings and definitely encounter enemies. Players control their characters by rolling dice and allocating them to various actions and skills, mitigating their roles by taking stress. While stress will damage characters over time, it can and should be used as an additional resource to power up even stronger actions and abilities. Stay tuned for a full demonstration of the first game scenario. We'll see you at the table.
Hi, and welcome to AntLab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're playing
Nanolith.
Nanolith.
Yes.
So you've seen the primer, so you understand sort of the context of what we're doing at a high level, right?
Yeah.
So you know we're in a Cyberpunk RPG, and we are taking a party of 4, well, they're really like...
Characters.
They're characters, but they're all like overpowered characters, right?
For sure.
Very skilled at what they do.
They have a specific set of skills.
They certainly do. And we're basically going to take you through one of the opening scenarios, opening sort of skirmishes as part of this overarching campaign. So if you take a look at the table, you'll see that we have a whole lot set up here. We've got this adventure book, which is sort of like the way things have been going as far as the way board game RPG campaign-driven games
have been evolving.
You've seen it a couple different times with a couple of other games where the tactical map is actually part of a book. The book is really introducing a number of different scenarios and objectives. It kind of explains everything that's unique to that particular objective that you've got to achieve. And we'll kind of go through that real quickly at a high level of what we're doing. So we've basically, we are taking the roles of a full party of 4 characters that have all been woken up in this sort of cryo state or lab. That, you know, they all wake up, they're all coming out of these tanks, coming alive, and they're like, what is going on here? Now the book leads you through a number of different I guess sort of story points and story arcs that you have to decide whether or not you can achieve them, and a lot of them require certain items, and if you don't have the items, you can't do it. So you gotta basically go to where you can go.
It's one of those, like, you're in a room and you can interact with a bunch of different stuff, but maybe you can't interact with this because you don't have the key.
Right. So exactly.
That kind of thing.
Right. If you don't have the key, you can't open the door. So like, okay, so let's try this one. Let's try this one. So we went through the only place we could go, and it led us to a lab. So if you look at the lab, you'll see that we have a lot of things set out here. Now, it might be a little tough to see from the angle you're looking at because you're looking straight down, but these are monster standees, and they're acrylic.
Yeah.
These are
not great for an overhead.
Not great for an overhead, but it's what we have, right? Yeah. So you'll see our 4 characters are all right here. Those are our miniatures. We've got biomutants, 2 on this side, 1 on that side, and we've got 3 security droids all spaced out. The way this scenario is set up is that we've come into this room, we're surrounded by biomutants. We've got some security droids that are out on the board. We've got some of these red lines, which are walls we cannot see or pass through. So we've got it. All we know is that there, on the other end of this hallway that we're at, there is there's an individual who's hurting, and our objective is to go and get on that square.
Exactly.
Right. So by any means, and we've got to get through these baddies, and get over to that square. The problem is that these tokens here are blocking their fire, right? So we can't go in those squares, we can't see through those squares. But if we go to these squares that have these exclamation points and B, we can perform an action there, And what that does is it knocks down these cryo tanks that have like this fluid in it, and it'll put out the fire and allow us to pass through it. So looking at the map, we can tell right away we basically have to go around here, put out one of these flames so that we can traverse over to here, sneak through this little area.
Yeah, get somebody up there to do the second one.
Over to here to knock this one down over there, and that lets us get in. So we've got to get through the monsters, right? Because there's a lot of them. Now, in this game, you can pass through monsters. You don't have to worry about blocking you.
Yeah, they're not blocking you, but some of them will kind of attack.
Right, so I'll explain what the monsters are. So the different types of monsters here, we've got biomutants, we've got security droids. The biomutants basically say if you leave a square that also is occupied by one or more mutants, they each get a free attack action against you. So you definitely don't want to go pass through a biomutant space with them. They're also they're a melee character, so they're going to hit you with their hands. They've got 3 health, and then we'll go through their stats later on. Security droids, they just reroll all 2s and 3s results during their attack. So in this game, you're trying to roll equal to or greater than your opponent's defense rating, and as long as you match it or get greater than that, you win. So obviously 2 or 3 is very low. If they roll 2s or 3s, they get to re-roll them, and they have a better chance at actually hurting you.
Yeah.
So that's sort of like the layout, right? So that's what we have to get done here. Every round, it's really basic. The heroes are gonna get their actions, so we're gonna do all of our actions until we're done. The enemies are gonna get their phase. They're going to spawn, and then they're going to activate. So we want to make sure that we keep the number of enemies down.
Yep.
While we're trying to pursue our objectives.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
Simple as it sounds simple, but it really isn't. But in the primer, you've understood and you've seen sort of how the character actions work.
Yep.
With how the action dice work. And this is really just using the characters to their core abilities.
Yeah, really leaning into their strengths.
Yeah, and it's sort of your ideal party mix where you've got your tank, you've got your DPS, you've got your healer, and you've got your sort of support character. That's what you want.
Party mix.
It is the right party mix.
But who's the bagel chip?
That'll be you.
That'd be me.
That would be you. So we're going to start out by going ahead and rolling our action dice.
Yes.
So I'm going to control Ashitaka, who is the tank, and Korra, who is the support.
Okay,
and you're controlling.
And I'm controlling Valith, who is like our damage dealer.
He's a DPS, yep.
And Ada, who is also support. She's like the healer.
She's the healer.
Yeah.
All right, so these are our action dice.
Yeah, so I'll roll these
first. So keep your pool aside so that we know numbers. Any ones we roll are going to result in stress, so remember that.
Yep.
I've rolled no 1s.
Wow, really? I rolled 2 1s for each of. Actually, I think I rolled. Great. I almost had exactly the same rolls. Yeah, the thing is funny. So stress, you'd think we don't want. It does hurt your character over time, but stress allows you to get some really cool benefits. So 1 2 for my 2 1s here, and then I've got 2 1s here, so I'm gonna go up 2. The other thing that you can do as far as mitigating your die rolls is. Actually gain stress to move a die up or down a pip.
Yep.
And you can do that for each of your dice.
You can. So you can generate stress. Mm-hmm. And you will generate just as part of the activity that you're doing. So now that we've rolled our action dice, we have the initiative token is sitting on your character.
Yes.
The DPS, right? So he's got the initiative token, which means he's going to go first. Now you can pick whatever character you want to go first. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we've just found that this is the best way.
It is the best way. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a look at the map, and we're going to take our best set of actions.
Right.
Okay, so I think you're going to go first, right?
Yes. Okay. So I got a really bad roll for many reasons. So basically, we have these actions or these skills that we can take down below our character boards, and we have to match or exceed the die pip counts on these skills, and we can exceed them as long as we keep the same pattern. So I have 2 6s, I have 2 1s, and a 2. So I'm not going to be eligible to do like both of these. I'm not going to be eligible to do my fire lane. What's going to be best, I think, is actually just to do 2 Canopus attacks. So that's my main weapon. So that way I'm not losing combat strength. I'm still gonna end up, attacking 2 characters So I will do that.
So one at a time.
Start with one, yeah. So we'll do a 6. And I will attack, let's just say, like, the 1.
Right. So the way you determine how many action dice you have is if you take the your basic attack value. So for ranged basic attack value for him is 2 dice, plus your weapon value, which is 2 dice. So the total attack value is going to be 4 dice.
Yep.
For him, and then you can just go.
Roll these up.
Yeah, just roll them out over here.
Yikes. Okay, I'll do my best.
People can see what's going on. All right.
What do we got?
So you're looking at there. So who are you attacking first?
I'm attacking number 1, Biomutant number 1.
Which is this guy here. So let me get close on that. So this guy number here is Biomutant number 1. Mm-hmm. And if you look at Biomutant's card, he's got 3 health, and he's having a ranged attack. So his ranged defense is a 6. Mm-hmm. So he's got pretty good ranged defense. According to your die roll.
Yeah, look at that roll.
You rolled 6, an 8, an 8, and a 4.
He is done.
So that's 3 damage. You hit 3 times, 3 damage. So Biomutant number 1 automatically dies. So he's immediately killed. So he comes off the board. That's probably the best result you can ask for with an attack. So who are you going to attack next?
Okay, so I will attack maybe the Biomutant next to me, the number 2. Maybe?
So there's number 2 who's right here. So 2 and 3 are also on the board. By adding your second die, though, that triggers stress.
Yes,
if you
it does.
look at your board.
The diagram here. So
that will push you up 1. Again, you know it's a attack value of 4. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll those up again. Again, he's at a 6 defense. So you've got a 7, a 7, a 4, and a 3.
All right.
Which is good because you hit him twice.
Yes.
So it's 2 out of 3. So if you look at the Biomutant card here, you just shot Biomutant number 2. Mm-hmm. So you look at number 2 is up here, and you keep track of their damage. So that's 2 damage to Biomutant number 2.
Yep.
So now you know he only has 1 health left.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So the last thing I'm going to do, because again, I can mitigate these, but I'm not going to really be able to do much with them, is I can upgrade each of them. That'll give me 3 stress.
That will. And
right?
that will trigger.
And that'll trigger 1, 2, 3.
Nanoshock.
That'll trigger the Nanoshock, which is great because my Nanoshock ability, which is on my card here, I'm just flipping these dice so I don't forget, is Falling Stars. So I can choose any square on the encounter map.
Right. So let's resolve this first. Right. So this resets your stress.
Oh yeah.
Adds a red token to that. Now your stress limit is lessened, right? Mm-hmm. So you can only take so much stress now. You also take 2 damage when that happens.
Yeah.
Because you're stressing yourself out. But it's not that bad because you have a lot of health.
Yeah.
But now you have that ability. So what does that ability do?
Okay, so I can choose a square on the map. Mm-hmm. No line of sight required. That's fine. I attack each enemy immediately, and the enemies use their Nanoshock defense against.
Yeah. So the Nanoshock defense for the Biomutant
is only
4.
So I'm gonna attack.
So how many
this
dice?
Square. I'm going to. Well, I guess I get 2.
Well, you get 1 for Nanoshock. Yeah.
I get.
Let me read the ability. Yeah. So choose any square on the encounter. I mean the enemies. Yeah. So to attack each enemy. Yeah. So you're doing a Falling Star. So basically, you're using your Nanoshock. Ability on the enemies.
Yes.
So let's go to the enemies. All right. So you're going to activate your character next?
Yeah. So normally we don't, but I'm going to activate her first.
Okay.
And she's going to do a couple of things. I would like to get my stress up. I'm wondering if I can do it. I guess I can move her first. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So I'll move her first. That's going to go here, which is going to push her stress up 1.
Right.
Okay.
So where are you moving?
I'm going to go 6. And if you could just move her for me, I'm going to go 6 all the way up to that encounter area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
So the 1B.
Yes. And then I'm going to spend the 4.
Okay. So you spend a 4 pip die.
And what that's going to do is allow me to encounter with the space and push one of those cryos over and put out the fire.
If you look at the special rules for 1B, characters can perform the following action. Destroy the biotank. Activation cost is 4 pips, a 0 range, and then removes one of those fire tokens within 1 range.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove that fire token in the hallway.
She's destroying the tank and putting that fire out.
And now that opens up that path for us to...
Also opens up line of sight to that robot.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so that was your next
Very
move.
important. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yikes! Because I would like to get the healing.
Well, you should bump up and get the stress for sure.
Yeah,
on
that's
both
definitely
of
what
those
I'm going to do. So I'll do 2.
So that
And
bumps
that's
it.
going to bump it up 2. 1
2.
for bumping up, and then 1 for placing it.
Yep.
So theoretically I could move.
You could.
So why don't I move over to that, like towards that 4? Go 1, 2.
1, 2.
Yeah, so I'll be on his spot.
Okay.
And then I'll bump this up to a 6.
Okay.
To go here.
Stresses you out.
Which
gives
stresses
you your
me
token.
out. I take 2 damage.
Yep.
And I can spend my ultra heal that I just got, and now this allows me to heal up to 6 damage, I guess, across any number of characters, or 3 effect tokens, but we don't have any effect tokens. So we'll just heal 2.
In no line of
4,
sight
6.
needed.
Yeah. She just distributes it.
Distributes the healing. So
The healing.
we are going to go ahead and
Everybody
I'll take
heals up.
2 for him, 2 for her, and 2 for him.
here.
That's all 6. So everybody's healed back to fresh.
Cool. And then I guess I'll save this die.
Oh, that's
so
one?
we're not bringing more people
that's
out.
smart.
You know what I mean?
All right. And so then her activation's done.
Yeah.
Now we're down to just Cora, who is the support, right? So with Cora, she's a little bit different. She doesn't have a weapon. She has a sidekick. A sidekick is a little droid. So she's going to do something first, and that's a hack. So I need a pair of 2s. I'll use the pair of 5s that I have. 1, 2, and that's going to give me 1 stress. And what that does is...
you should have bumped them up to 6.
I'm sorry, I needed a pair of 3s.
Oh, you're not stressing her out.
I don't think I need to stress her out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do with her this round just because my dice aren't really giving it. But what I'm doing is called download 1 program from an enemy on the encounter map. So the thing about Sidekick is he can't use any skills on his own. He doesn't have any weapons. You have to download skills from the enemies on the board, and these 2 enemies have different skills. So you've got the biomutants comes with slash or grab, and the security droids have abort and laser. Now I have to try to hack and get these skills. So what's happening is I have to use my hack ability, and her hack ability is 2 dice. So I'm going to just roll 2 dice, and I need to get a 5 or better to do it. Or I could take a damage to change one of the dice to whatever I want to.
Yeah.
So either way, you're going to be successful, but you don't want to have to take damage if you can avoid it. So I roll my 2 hack dice. I'm trying to hack. I want to take slash from the biomutant. And I got a 4, so I'm going to take a damage, and I'm going to take the slash ability. So the slash ability is going to come now, and basically, actually, you know what? I'm going to take laser ability, not slash.
Okay.
Laser's from the security androids, and what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to use the laser on Sidekick. So I'm basically taking the programming and giving Sidekick for this entire encounter, and when I deploy Sidekick, he's going to actually be able to use that laser and shoot other people.
Cool.
But right now I haven't deployed him yet, so he's not out. I'm going to use my 6 to move her. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to use this 4, which is going to give me another stress. And that's going to have her transport down to here.
Nice, yeah.
She's in a little danger, but not terribly. It's only one droid here. So that I'm going to end her turn there. And that ends the hero turns.
Yeah, that's it.
And we do the monster activation, which is kind of bad because
It is bad.
we have 3 on the board still.
Yeah.
And they're all going to get to attack. Plus, we're going to spawn 2 of each. So we're going to actually spawn 4 more on the board. So the way the spawning works is we're going to roll dice and spawn them out depending on where we go. So I can just use one of our dice.
Well, the good thing is we don't have anybody else in the reinforcement pool, right?
We don't. So we're only going to get the 2 and 2, right? So we're going to get 2 of these biomutants, and we're going to get 2 of these security droids.
Right.
That's what spawns every time. So if we had reinforcement tokens, we would get even more. So I'll just start with number 1 biomutant. He's going to come out into space number 2, which is here. Biomutant number 2 is going to come out to number 4, which is where is it?
No.
It's not there. Where's number 4? 6, 5. Do you see number 4 out here?
He probably just doesn't come out.
That's 1, 2,
That's
3.
Weird.
I promise you.
Oh, it's up there. Up top.
Oh, he comes out all the way up here. We roll a number 2. So the security droid is going to come out here. And finally, we're going to roll a number 3. And that is also here. Now, there's a limit of 4 per space. So we would have just rolled again if that wasn't the case. All right. So we've got all of our baddies out. They're going to activate in order. So we're going to start with the biomutants. They have a movement of 4. They're going to go into adjacency range to the closest enemy that they can see. And they're going to attack. However, I'm going to assign my provoke. He always counts as the closest target, so they're always going to target him. So I'm going to put that on basically everybody who's within line of sight of me, within 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of those guys are going to use me.
No, where are you? That's me in the corner.
Right here. Oh, so he can't even. That's me in the corner.
That's me.
Yeah, so that's probably not good that I didn't move him.
Yeah.
At the end of my turn, which I should have. I'm going to go and take that. I'm going to do that.
Really? Okay, you have to roll an extra because we're going to have a reinforcement.
No, we're not, because it only gives 1 token, and it takes 2 tokens to get a second reinforcement, so I'm not worried about that.
All right.
So I'm going to pretend I moved him here. I wasn't thinking. So all 4 of them are going to have line of sight on me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that would have been silly if I didn't do that.
Great.
None of these 3 are going to do it. So we just start out. So they're all going to come down. So he's going to come down right here. We'll start with activating number 1. So he's going to come down, and he's going to attack me. His attack is a 3. So he gets 3 dice, and my defense from melee is a 6.
Great.
So he needs to roll 6s to hurt me. He rolled an 8, a 6, and a 3. So I have 1 shield, so I take 1 damage.
Great. Okay.
That's his attack. Number
Next.
2 is going to move. Again, he's not coming to me because he doesn't have line of sight to me, but he can move through this fire.
Right.
So he's going to move down to you.
Okay. To Ada.
To Ada. And he's going to roll the same thing. He has a roll attack of 3, and she has a melee defense of 5.
5, yeah.
No shields. So she's going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then, are there any more biomutants? No.
No, that's it.
So the security droids, we're going to activate. We have 2, 5, 4. We'll start with number 1.
Okay.
Number 1 is next to you. What he doesn't do is he will move into max range away from you.
Right.
1, 2. That makes sense to be line of sight because they want to go to a max of 3. And then he'll roll 4 dice. So he's going to shoot.
Remember he's going to re-roll any 2s and 3s.
He's going to shoot at Ada. And she has
a 3.
She has a defense of what, 5? So he hit her twice. He rolled.
Now he rolled a 1.
A 1, so he gets a reinforcement token. He did 2 damage to you. And he re-rolls a 3, which is an 8. So he does 3 damage to you.
Okay, she's hurt.
Which is fine. This guy is going to move probably 1 up here and shoot at Cora. So he's going to roll 4 dice. He rolled a 7, a 5, and an 8. That's 4 hits.
Okay.
Wow, he hit her 4 times. 2, 3, 4.
Yikes.
Yeah, all hits. That was a massive hit.
She has no shields?
Nope. So that's done, and now we have those 3 that are all going to shoot at... So they're all going to move max distance. So all 3 away, and all 3 of them are going to shoot at Ashitaka. So here's number 1. He's got a defense of 6.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, there's 2 1s, so there's going to be a heavy reinforcement next round.
We got to get this done.
So that hits him. He only takes 1 damage, though, because he has 1 shield. Next guy shoots. He rolls 1, 1, 3, and a 4. He re-rolls a 3, so that's 1, no damage, but we're going to get 2 more tokens. Wow, there's going to be so many reinforcements. Yeah, we have to finish it this round.
Yeah.
And then 1 more attack. 7, 6, 4, 3, 5. So 1 hit goes through. That's why Ashitaka's the tank.
Yeah.
Because he can absorb so much damage. But that's it. So they're done. We move up to round number 2. and we re-roll all of our action dice. Now, when you start the next round, your stress goes down 2.
Yes.
So everybody's stress resets. We do have to do some healing.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. I feel like this is exactly the same roll I had last time. This is 6.
And we have to kill all these baddies because that's going to be a problem this round.
Yeah.
But Ashitaka's already got his special ability, so he's going to rush through and hurt some people.
1 stress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. Let's look at the board and see what we want to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to start us off.
Yes.
Because we are really close
to
where we need to be. So I'm going to take Cora. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I'll go 5. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me show you where I'm at here. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I was here. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here to 1B. I'm going to spend a 4, which or higher, which all I have is a 6. So what I'm going to do is spend that to activate the 1B, which will put out this fire.
Perfect.
So that's gone. I've got.
Back.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn.
You don't really want to stress out, though.
Well, I can't. Here's the thing. I can't leave. I have to go back the way I came.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So this is where it gets challenging.
I see.
Because I'm going to have to defend myself. So I'm going to convert both of these to 3s and activate them. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 stress. But what that's going to do is let me do go get them. And that's going to bring out sidekick. So at least I have some defense on the map. So sidekick spawns right where I'm at. And I have a 6. So I'm going to use it. And that's going to create another token.
Oh, so that actually won't work.
No, so I'm going to go.
Well, should we have tried to go up there with somebody else first?
5. You know what? I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to spend that last 6 because I don't want to get another one of these tokens. So
yeah, nobody's spawning near you. Well, you'll get the bio mutant and your bio whatever.
She's done, so I'm just going to sit there and chill. So go ahead.
Well, that doesn't work.
Well,
should we have done something else?
No, I think this is the only thing we could have done. So my suggestion is to go with Ada and get to the objective square.
Yeah, because basically we need to get there. Because the thing is, like, we can get there with Ada, before round 4, I guess?
Yeah.
But anybody could go there. It doesn't have to be her, right?
But she has to be the one to do it this early.
Right.
Just take her in and do it. There's no point in not doing it.
Here, yeah, move her up there. So I will go 1, 2.
2?
Into there. I'm just going to make this a 3.
Okay.
Though. Because I'm trying to stress.
And what she does, she takes a free action once in this space. And what that does is it triggers a story. And I don't want to read the story because I don't want to give away all the things.
Yeah.
But needless to say, what ends up happening is on the map, a couple things are going to transpire. All of the block tokens of fire are put out. All the tanks explode. Right? There's a person there. She gives us some cards that are going to help us progress through the story on the storybook page, which we won't reveal because we're not going to spoil that either. But what happens now is a biomutant's going to spawn on every player's space.
Yeah, and also we need to account for the biomutant I just left.
Right,
He's
so we can roll.
me.
We can roll that in a minute. So he's going to get a free attack on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 3 biomutants on with them now. So there's a lot of baddies, but they're not going to spawn. Like that's it. They're.
Yeah, none of those are going to spawn.
Well, there's not going to be any biomutants to spawn with those. So
yeah, I guess. Right.
You can only fill up so much. Now, the objective is for us to all get to the final space where we started.
Right.
And then the game's over. Like at least the scenario's over. So we got to get out. So we kill everything on the board.
Yeah. Okay. So
which is ugly. So let's resolve that roll.
So so 2 attacks me because I left.
3.
So.
Yeah, number 2 attacks you because you left.
Yeah.
So
Not
6,
great.
an 8, and a 1. So he's going to hit you twice.
Yeah, it's not good. Almost did. And then...
So if you run again, they're going to
do?
keep swinging at
Yeah,
you.
I know. So...
Well, you could pump
But
some
wait,
dice.
I had to take a free action, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to upgrade this to a 2, play that for my free action, which was to encounter that stuff. That's going to give me another stress and another stress for upgrading the die and for placing it, right?
So just pump up one more die.
Yeah. 1, 2... Now, do I have to stop in the Biomutant's space?
Well, if you pass through it, he's going to swing at you.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah,
like
you don't have to stop, but he's going to swing at you.
4.
Yeah, and get out.
And get out of there?
Yeah. But you want to be healed up full before you do that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I could swing at him.
What's that going to
first.
do, though?
Just do damage and leave me here so that I can get another stress and get my token and
Why don't
heal
you
while
just-
I'm in this spot.
All you have to do is knock a die up 1 pip and you get your stress.
Well, I know. Oh, but I
You don't have to
play
actually
it.
use it. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll just make this a 4, I guess. Actually, maybe I'll make this... Yeah, I'll make this a 4. It's fine, because I need to run. I was like, I could do this sick gas injection, but then I can't run out of here, and that's pointless.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So that'll bump that up.
Right, which gives
Gives
you
me my
2 more
token.
damage as well.
I know. And now I can use the token that I just got
Right.
to heal up to 6.
Mm-hmm. You can use it all on yourself if you want.
I could. I mean, I feel like, are you okay?
I'm
Is
gonna
your
have
guy
to be.
going to soak up damage, I guess?
She's going to have to.
These guys are fine.
She's going to have to deal.
Damage.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay. And then I can run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah. So playing a
Run
4.
4.
Now you're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get attacked by 2 different
Yeah.
guys.
Bring it on.
Bring her down there. Let's see. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to get hit twice. So you're going to have first attack, hit you for, what is your defense for melee? 5?
5.
Hit you for 2?
2?
Yep.
But my defense is 5.
Right. Greater than or equal to. That's 2.
Even them?
Yep. And then again is 2.
Can you stop doing this? Okay, that's fine. So I'm down here.
And this gets another one.
I still have 2 dice left. And they're
You could heal.
5s.
You-
I could. I have med kit. I can heal
Yeah.
up to 3. I could heal 3.
Yeah.
I guess that's better than trying to attack somebody, right?
Exactly. Get you 1 more stress, but
Right, yeah.
it's worth healing 3 damage because they're going to get an
1,
attack.
2, 3, yeah.
So you don't want to be.
Well,
Dead.
I'm here. I can become unconscious now, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, we're
Theoretically.
scored based on how many are left conscious at the
Yeah,
end.
I know.
So you and I have a lot of attacks we could potentially do.
Yes, we do.
So-
Me with Valith and you with Ashitaka. Do you want to do Ashitaka first?
Yeah, let me do that first because
Okay.
I'm going to do
Yeah,
Sword
we're over
Storm.
here, like...
Sword Storm is
battle.
2, 3, 4, which I could do 4, 5, 6.
Are you sure you want to do that first? Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
were
because
melee,
I'm
okay.
surrounded by 3 of them in my
Yeah.
1 square.
Right.
4, 5, 6, and immediately attack each enemy in line of sight adjacent to me, which is going to give me 2 dice each one, but I can attack all 3
Yeah.
with
Okay.
2 dice.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not going to kill them, but it's something.
Right.
Because he's not about killing. He's
That's why I
about
was going to ask if you wanted
provoking.
me to go first and then just see what's left
Yeah,
over.
you know what? Let's do that. Why don't
You
you
know?
go first? Because
Because, like, I could do Fire Lane. You can immediately attack targets 5 squares in a row. With my position as the middle square, so I can attack both of these squares with guys on it.
yeah, that's true.
It attacks with my combat value -1, but I still have 3.
Yeah, it would be 3
so
dice.
that's pretty good. So that's a 3, 4, 5, but I'll mitigate this to a 4
Yeah, 4, 5, 6. That'll do it.
and make that a 4, 5, 6. So that'll be that. 4, 5, 6, which gives me another stress for placing a die there.
All right, so you roll 1 per.
So let's count them this time.
Yeah, why don't you start with?
So I'll start with Biomutant number 1.
Number 1, so go ahead.
And that's 2 hits.
2 hits, and 1 stress for you.
Which stresses me out.
Yep, 2 hits for Biomutant number 1.
Oh, I don't think I didn't add this for her last time. I think that's the only one that's been stressed twice.
Yep. Okay. So he gets his stress meter. And then you attack number
2 damage.
Attack number 3.
Yep.
That's 2 hits.
Yep.
All right, and then attack number
4.
4, and they have a defense of.
Ooh, that's nothing. What's that?
That's reroll it. It's between. They have a defense of 6, so that's all misses.
Yeah.
And you get 1 stress for that. That was number 4.
Okay.
So now you're gonna attack number 2.
Yep.
Security droid.
You know what? This is a silly question, but I think I screwed up. Because these biomutants are in my square, so they're not technically ranged, or are they ranged?
Yeah, your attack is ranged.
Like my attack is always ranged.
It doesn't matter because you're using a ranged weapon.
You know I don't always know how these rules work.
Yes, that's why just
okay.
Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
That's 1 damage on number 2. Okay? Roll. You just roll the dice. I'll take care of all the bookkeeping. 7, 5, and 6. So they have a ranged defense of 6, though. So you only get 2 hits.
Still 2 hits.
2 hits on what number was that? Number 4? Actually, no. They only have they have a 6. I'm sorry.
It's 6 again.
Was that number 5 or 4?
What?
No, it was number 4.
That was 4.
Okay, and then one more.
And then for 5.
Yep. That's 1 hit.
Okay.
On number 5.
1 hit wonder.
All right, so we've got a lot of damage.
Okay. So what do we look like on the map? Because I can use my falling stars now and choose a square to attack them all. And this is going to go against their nano shock value, which is lower, I know, than their
Well,
shield,
the
right?
biomutants are the weakest to it.
Okay. So best we kill the biomutants then. Which ones? I'll leave it up to you.
The only reason I'm leery is because
be
Ashitaka can melee.
Okay. So you want me to kill the other guys?
Yeah, because I don't have ranged ability with Ashitaka.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay,
2,
so
3. That's you roll 4 dice.
Yeah. Ready? So we'll do 2.
You're gonna hit.
2?
So you're hitting those guys. Yeah, do number 2. He has a defense of 4. You're gonna do 2 hits for number 2.
And that kills him.
No, that number 2 you didn't hurt at all.
Oh, so, that was one I missed.
Yes. So he's got 2 damage.
Okay, we'll do number 4.
That's 0 damage. And 2 stress.
2 stress.
Wow, you just got your thing again.
I did. Look at that.
And 2 more damage.
I'm just so stressed out. That's fine. I'm just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, that's eventually going to kill you.
5.
That's 1,
oh my
2,
gosh.
2 more stress.
Oh, no.
But 2 hits. What number was that?
That was 5.
Number 5. Number 5 is dead, I believe.
Should be.
Nope. He's at 3 damage now. They have 4 health.
They have 4? Oh, they have 4. Wait, so that was 2 more stress. Yeah, 2 more stress. That was it.
That was
2, 4, and 5.
Yep.
I could use my thing again if you want me to.
I don't know. You think it's worth it? Yeah, it might be worth it.
I mean, this is going to be probably it anyway.
Yeah. We'll go for it. So we're starting with number...
Okay.
Wow, you're in bad shape, man.
I know. I need to stop doing this.
That's 1 damage to number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is like not good. So go ahead.
So this is 4.
4, number 4.
4. 2.
4 and 5.
Oh, we're doing that one up there?
That's what you've been doing.
What? Oh, yeah, the map. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the map. That's 2.
He's dead. Number 4 is dead. Like I said, just roll the dice. I will do the bookkeeping.
Thank you.
Here you go.
All right.
Number 5, yes. All right, 1, 2 hits. He's dead.
Okay.
Number 5. All right, so
All right. I need you to kill these
that
guys.
was
Die.
that was rough.
That was rough.
Okay.
But I have 2. I have 2 dice left.
What can you do?
I could. None of this stuff is gonna heal me, is it?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll
heal up to 3.
That needs a 2, so do
I'll
1 stress.
Up my stress 1.
And what does that do?
Oh, actually, it's gonna up my stress twice.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's gonna hurt you more than it helps you.
Because it's gonna hurt me for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
You might not want to do any of
right,
that.
I'll just stay here.
Okay, so then finally, I'm going to do my Ashitaka Rush, 4, 5, 6. And I can't. The problem is I can't do a provoke if I do this. So I might want to just attack these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because 4.
You're gonna attack the biomutants, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all melee range.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit number 1.
What's he got?
With my katana. That's a
Oh,
2.
they all have 2 health.
Yeah. So it's only 2 dice for me. 8.
It's 1 hit. They're dead.
1 hit. Where is he at? Number
They're
1?
all at 2. Yeah.
Number 1's dead.
Okay.
All right, so he's
Bye-bye.
gone. So number 3 is that?
Sure.
Can't say
yeah,
yet. Number 3. I will do another die. Gives me a stress. 4. That's a miss. I'll do another one.
Okay. Which one? 4?
Yeah, same guy. I killed him this time.
So 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Or is it number 2 or 3?
That doesn't matter, yeah.
Okay.
So you got 1 guy left.
Actually, this is number 4.
4, yeah.
Wrong one. So 1 guy left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do provoke instead.
Okay.
It's going to give me 1 of those, and I'm going to get 3 chips.
What does that do, though?
That's going to have these guys
come towards you,
come towards
and not us.
me,
Okay.
and they have to be in line of sight range 6. So where I'm at now, at least I can get him and him to attack me, and him.
Yeah, that's good.
All these guys won't.
Okay.
And anybody else who spawns won't. I can only pull a few of them off me.
Okay. Cool.
So what that does...
Well, nobody's spawning.
Yeah.
It's just they're just going to attack. And that's
yeah, this because when you complete it, now it's about either you
just
kill everything or you get out.
Yeah.
So now they're going to activate. So let's start with the biomutants, right? So we have biomutant number 2 is not in line of sight of me. So he's going to go to whoever's closest line of sight.
He's not?
He is. No,
biomutant number 2, yeah.
So he's going to come down here
and
attack Ada.
Yeah.
With 3 dice.
Get those out of there.
And he needs, what's your melee defense? 5?
Yeah, 5.
2 hits.
2 hits.
So he hits you for 2. All right, so he's done. Number 4 is going to hit Ashitaka with 3. He needs 6 or better. 7, 6. I take 1 damage because of my armor. That's number 4. Number 5 is going to come down. They move a total of 4 squares. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4
Yikes,
to you. He's going to swing on you again. 6 and an 8. That's 2 hits.
She's so hurt.
Number 6 is going to attack Cora. 5, 8, and 1. Her melee is defense is 5, so it's 2 hits on her. Wow,
your robot doesn't suck any of that up?
I could give him the 2 damage.
I would do that.
Yeah, that's true. So he's got 6 health total. So he hits her. Hits the robot. Now it's these guys. So I'm going to use my chip on him, but not him.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot at me at a range of 3. So they're both going to get shots. They're going to take, they have 3. What's their attack rating? It's 4 dice. Wow. And my defense is 6. So it's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 2 hits from number 2.
Okay.
Number 1 is going to shoot me.
This one.
That's a
2.
2 sevens. I'm going to take 1 damage.
I thought your defense was 5.
6.
Oh, 6, okay.
And then this guy's going to go 1, 2. And he's going to shoot at you.
He doesn't have line of sight to you?
No.
Okay.
Not from where he was. He's going to shoot.
All right.
Wow, he's going to kill her.
Don't kill me. Yeah, I'm dead.
3 hits.
So
Boom.
dead.
She's unconscious. But that's okay.
Okay.
It doesn't lose it for us.
Yeah.
It's just that she's unconscious.
Right.
And they're done.
Okay.
So now we basically just have to get out,
Exactly. Yeah.
which is rough.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
It's not
let's
rough.
see
We
what
can do it.
happens. Okay. All right, so we have a clear path out. Let's roll our
roll.
dice. And so we just need a lot of running, and to be able to weather a few hits.
Yeah.
Remember, you're gonna move 2 stress down.
Yeah. That's fine. I was so stressed last time. I'm
You
not
were.
stressed at all.
All right, so we got to get the flock out of here.
Okay.
Let me get
You want to go first?
let me get Cora out of here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with a 6 and have her go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she's gonna take.
Why is she going there? She can get out of there. You need to come down.
Okay, yeah. 4, 5, 6, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she's gonna take 1 swing from him.
Uh-huh.
She has a melee defense of 5. Oh, he missed. I only hit her once.
Yeah.
What a scrub. And then she just needs to use a 2. And then she'll go right here. Boom.
Yeah. So she's good. I mean, she could try to attack that guy, right?
She should,
Right?
but she can't because she can't fight.
I guess it doesn't matter because they're not.
Well, we got to clear that square so we can get everybody off that square.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, because you only can hold 4 characters on a square, so kill them.
Oh, we have to kill. So why won't you attack that guy?
Because I can't fight with her.
You can't fight at all?
She has no weapons. All she has is the robot.
Oh, the robot, and he's all the way up there.
Yeah, so I could spend points to get him down. He won't come down in time. Let's see. I have a 4.
She's unconscious, so she's not doing anything.
Maybe I'll turn it to a 5. Hold on.
Yeah. If you can, you could wake her up. That'd be great. Maybe.
5. Hold on. No, I can't do that. This was a 4. So what I could do is I can turn these into 3s and give me 6 movement.
Can
That'll
you,
bring my robot down here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'll move him there. Then he could shoot.
Okay.
So if I shoot, he gets a range of 4 and he rolls 2 dice. So I will shoot Biomutant number 2. 6 and a 5. And his ranged defense is a 6. So I do get 1 hit on him. So number 2 takes a damage. All right. That's it for him.
So, Biomutant 2?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you hit Biomutant 2?
Because he's right there.
Well, why wouldn't you hit 5? Because he already has 2 damage on him. You could have killed him and gotten him off the square.
I'll hit him then. Doesn't matter.
Well, it does
Because
matter.
number 5 has no damage. That's number 4.
Who's that down there?
That's 4.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, hold on. He's 4.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll move him there and I'll shoot him instead. All right?
Okay.
There you go.
Well, no, I mean, it's
Well, if I knock him off, then we're free to move
without attack.
without getting attacked. So we'll do it that way.
Okay.
So it's going to be either your turn or my turn. So
Okay.
what do you want to do? You want to kill those dudes and then run in that square?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Go for it.
Okay. So I can do a 2, 3, 4 and shoot everybody.
Yeah, do that.
But I'm going to get more stress, actually. So I'm actually very limited what I can do.
But you can just shoot them
I could just shoot them.
with your canopus.
Yeah, this really stinks. Somebody needs to wake her up so that she can help.
I don't think we can do that.
Why not? You could have done it. You killed that guy instead, but somebody could have. They have to do the Nano Phoenix.
Oh, that wakes
which
her up.
wakes her up, and then she can roll her dice and participate.
Within what range?
1.
Okay.
So I'll use my canopus.
That's
Yeah.
4 dice, yeah. There
And
you
I'll
go.
shoot at who's the lowest guy here? The droid?
Droid hasn't been touched. None of them have been really touched, so
Wow.
they all need to be killed.
Because I'm just trying to not use my... I'm not trying to get stressed. You know what I mean?
I can go first instead of you. That way, I can go and try to kill as many as I can.
Okay. Are you sure?
The problem is I don't know if I can get in that square because there's not enough room. I was hoping you'd knock
you're
some of that
melee.
out.
Yeah, I can't. That's fine. I can do it. It's not a problem. I just have to get there before I'm unconscious.
Kill the biomutants.
Okay. So I'll look at the 5 first.
Okay. And they have a
See,
range
that's what I'm worried about.
defense of 6. So you hit them for 2
I hit
damage.
him for 2. I take a stress.
Okay, 2 damage on biomutant number 2.
Here's the thing. Stop. Because I can take 2 stress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a stress by going here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So does it make more sense to just like do my fire lane that lets me hit every target?
Yeah, probably, and just do it. Yeah.
And just do it, because if I keep hitting them one at a time, do you know what I mean?
That's fine.
So let me do that instead.
All right, so we'll pretend that first roll was on fire lane attack. Put your dice up.
That won't work. It won't work because I can't get that configuration.
You can't. You're right.
That doesn't even
so then
matter anyway.
just use your one more cannabis attack on somebody. There's not much you can do.
I know, it just stinks.
You can do your super shot.
Use my double shot.
Or your double shot, yeah.
Well, once I get stressed, I can get stressed one more time and use my falling stars.
You could.
So, okay. So, what did I do?
You hit him for 2.
I hit him for 2. I get a stress.
Yep.
Okay. I'll use it again.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Which gives me another stress.
Mm-hmm.
Which puts me back here. Gets me another one of these things. I take 2 damage. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And
then you get your token. So
I get my token. Okay.
So go ahead and shoot him.
Whoops. I'm not taking that. So this is that same guy?
You can shoot the same guy if you want.
I thought this space can only hold 4 people.
It can, but she's unconscious, so I'm not going to count her.
Oh. So can she not stand up again?
I don't know. 1, 2 down. So you killed this dude. So we'll get rid of him. Okay. Number 2.
Still
all right.
Not good.
So he's gone.
I get another stress.
You get
I'm
a stress.
dead.
Yeah, and that probably knocked you out. So you went out swinging.
No, I didn't, because now I'm stuck here. I can't get back there. That was my point. I can't even run to get to the square.
1, 2. Oh, because you'll take another stress?
What, to run to get to the square?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to use stress to up my stupid number 2 die. You know?
Yeah.
So, and this actually kills me, so I'm unconscious. I'm dead.
Okay, so you're down. But I could always use the Nano Phoenix and wake you up, right?
No. It wouldn't make sense for you to do that because I've already used my dice for the round.
Okay.
It would have made more sense for us to wake her up, but she couldn't wake up because you're already on the square.
Right. Okay.
So, I don't know. We kind of botched this ending, I think.
All right, so for my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to finish up with
I'm going to knock him down.
Ashitaka.
Which
Yeah,
one
so
is he? This guy.
Yeah, your dude's unconscious. So he's out of the running. But we just got to get out at this point. So I'm going to use a 2 to move him up so that he's adjacent to these guys. And hopefully I can kill them. So I can do a 3, 4, 5 if I want to hit everybody in that square. Or I could do 2 separate attacks. I think it's probably easier or smarter if I do 2 separate attacks. So I'll use a 5. I'll use my Neo Katana. It's going to be 1, 2 dice. I can add a 2 if I want to do an extra hit. I might do that just so I have 3 dice so I can do some extra damage. Because one of these guys, I have the number 1 droid, he's not been hurt. So he's going to be tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. Which is the problem. Let me start with the biomutant number 5. 7, 3, and a 1. So that's 1 hit on the biomutant. That's not enough. It's biomutant number 5.
And a stress.
And a stress. So I'm going to use my Neo Katana and go after him again. but it's only going to be 2 dice this time. 6 and a 3, that's 2 damage. Well, 1 more damage. Yeah, that's the problem. So it's like, what do I do, right? Like, I can't move.
I mean, if you heal her, she can stand up.
Okay. I mean, I could do that.
And then she can at least take actions and like heal people. So
let's use this card here.
Yeah.
So let's look at this, right? So we've got a character immediately loses the effect unconscious. They've not yet activated this round. They may use They may roll their dice and may use their character. All right, so let's use the Nano Phoenix and
then at least maybe she can
raise her up. What is she gonna do?
So she's gonna roll.
She'll probably heal herself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay, so she's gonna get stress. Well, actually, I guess she would have lost. She would have lost this stress.
Yeah, she was stress free for a while.
She was stress free for a little while. So she's gonna get 1 for that, and then I think she can kill some of these guys too. But
she can med kit herself, right?
Well, no, the big med kit she has to get stressed.
But she can use her normal one to heal 3 because she's hurt.
Yeah, I mean she could heal up to 3, right? But does that reset?
No, it doesn't say to reset their health, right? If they have not yet activated, they can do it.
Okay. So I can do 2 2s, right? Stresses again and heal 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's that.
Yeah, she could shoot.
Yeah, so like that's
shoot
what I'm
the
saying.
biomutant.
Okay, sure. So she gets 2 dice against him.
Yeah, for a 3.
If she uses a 3, so I'll do that.
So you 5 and a 1. Oh, it's a 7.
Yeah.
So the biomutant's dead.
Okay, good.
So he's gone.
Bye.
All right. So you've got her here.
And you're not on this square?
I think she was.
I think you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2 of us.
Okay.
So see if you can shoot that robot.
2. Okay.
You get 1 more shot off on him.
What on this?
Or you can heal yourself again so you don't die next round.
Well, I could make this a 2.
You can't.
Why?
Because you don't have.
Yeah, but watch.
You need a pair.
Watch. I can make this a 2, which stresses me out. I can place this here, which stresses me again.
Yep.
Which puts me back here, gives me one of these.
And 2 damage.
But I get 2 damage, but now I've got my ultra heal, and I can heal 6.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least now I'm healed up.
That's true. All right, so then they activate. The biomutant's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait a minute. Do you, I'm looking at the other, we have like a nano heal up here, which theoretically I could also use to heal up to 3, or an effect token on myself or somebody else. So do you want me to do that too? Because I could.
I guess, yeah, you could heal.
Like I can use, it's that nano heal.
Yeah, heal
so
her.
I can heal 3 in a 1 radius.
1,
which
2, 3. It's only her.
Yeah.
Well, you could heal either of them, but
yeah,
she's the only one worth it because she doesn't have a high defense. So he moved. He's not going to do anything. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to shoot the weakest person, which would be probably Cora.
Yeah.
So he's going to roll 4 dice. She has a defense of 4, which is terrible. And he hits her 1, 2 times. Boom, boom. Okay. We've got number 3 is also going to shoot Cora. He's going to hit her 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then this dude's going to come down 1, 2, and he's going to shoot me.
He's going to shoot Katana, yeah.
Ashitaka, and he's going to hit him for 2, which is 1.
Plus 1 strat. No.
No, it would be a 3 thing, but they're not spawning anymore, so.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's their activation.
Okay.
And then we start over. So this is real simple because basically I'm just going to move. I don't even have to roll because I'm just going to move here and the scenario's over.
Yeah.
Right. So we got out. Now, we didn't get.
Volv.
Yeah, he's
unconscious.
Gone. But it really affects the amount of nanites you get on the way out, which is kind of like currency, I guess. So, but that's it. We got out of it. It's high stress, but we made it out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap this up.
Okay.
All right, so there you have it. It was extremely high stress.
Very high stress.
Yeah.
But that's how this game goes.
Right, and that's how a lot of these co-op RPGs go. Like they're meant to be extremely stressful. They're meant to be down to the wire.
They're meant to be very narrative, which I feel like this was.
Yeah,
so.
we definitely probably had some missteps in what we probably should have done strategically in there, but I think we made it okay. We were not unscathed, but but there you go. So look, there's a lot of stuff packed into this game. You just saw a really small glimpse into a portion of it. There are, there's upgrades. Your characters like level up. They get better skills. They get all sorts of like customization things that come into play later on. After this scenario, like we would have been rewarded with certain items, which would have allowed us to open up different locations in the storybook, so that reveals more secrets and stuff like that. So if you're into those sort of a narrative RPG, story-driven, like this game has it in spades for sure.
Yeah.
With a unique dice combat system and a lot of push your luck.
Yeah.
In the stress component, which I think, as you see, it can spiral out of control.
That's why I'm not usually a push your luck person, but in this one, it's like the reward is so good
if you can
that
pull it off,
makes you want to do it because you're like, oh, I'm so close. But
so we hope you got a pretty good sense of how the game flow goes, at least from the combat perspective. Obviously, there's a lot of different scenarios, and I'm sure the combat gets a bit more challenging later on as you become more and more powerful. But if you're into cyberpunk, like this definitely fits the theme. So I would say definitely look into the campaign and check out if you're interested.
Yeah, for sure. And as always, if you have any questions about our experience with the prototype, let us know in the comments and we can chat about that a little bit. All the details for the campaign will be in the description. And as always, come check us out, follow us on Facebook, and engage in all of our communities. We'll talk to you all there too. So.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the playthrough. We'll see you next time.
We'll see ya.